Hi there, fancy friends, it's Oliver, and this video is about a classical action in fencing. It's about the Ceduta. A Ceduta is a yielding parry, which means you yield to the force instead of go against it like in a standard opposition parry. According to Paolo de Scalzi's Scuola della Spada, we train 5 kinds of parata di Ceduta. It's parata di terza, quarta, quinta, ottava and prima. Let's have a look. The parata di circolazione in quarta and terza are taught in, as an answer to a legazione, which has enough force to deal with it in a yielding parry. So Simon does a legazione in seconda, like so, and instead of parry against it in opposition in seconda, I yield to the force and go with my hilt over his blade in parata di quarta. Like so. And if you are good enough or advanced enough, you could easily make it in a fluid riposte like so. Which could be maybe even harder to parry. So, same thing we have on the outside for the parata di circolazione in terza. So he does a legazione in mezzo cerchio, and I made my transition over his blade in my parata di terza. So once again, do it. Once again. The parata di circolazione in ottava and in quinta are used against thrust in opposition. So if Simon aims for my inside and thrust in opposition, I will, instead of go in position parry, I will yield to the force, rotate my hilt against it, and end up in ottava, which is a quarta to the outside, a low quarta to the outside. So once again, and quick riposte. If he goes for my outside, I will do the same action. I will yield to the force, which goes here, with my hilt under his blade, end up in mezzo cerchio or quinta, and could easily riposte. Once good, like here. Once again. So, instead of the quinta, I could also use parata in prima. So instead of go this way, I will go in a parata di prima, just around this way, and try to riposte. This is not a good riposte for any thrust fencer, but if you are a saberist, this is one of your main parries, and maybe it will come here and then also in thrust fencing. But for a yielding parry, it's also better to do a parata di Ceduta in prima than to get hit, like so. And riposte. What do you think about that kind of parry? And did you use those? If not, try them out. It's a great tool for your toolbox. And yeah, you will see. And I will see you in the next video.